What's going on, everybody? Hilltop Hiker here. Today I'm in the beautiful mountain community of Forest Falls, and I will be attempting to bag Galena Peak. Galena Peak is the easternmost peak on Yucaipa Ridge, and to get to it you have to hike up Mill Creek Canyon to the Mill Creek jump off, and then you go up the jump off and then up Galena Peak from there. So that's the plan for today. See how it all works out. See if I get lucky up here and get some parking at the upper trailhead parking. And there you go. Looks like I got the last spot. So right here you cross Mill Creek and you go up that way if you're going up Vivian Creek Trail up to Vivian Creek or Sangargonia or whatever. But for me on this hike, the rest of it is no trail. I'll just be working my way up Mill Creek Canyon until I get to the jump off. That's a pretty decent sized tree right here. You can see. Probably take about 4 people to completely circle it. That's a nice one. Looks like it was a pretty good sized structure. Got the old school sleep number bed there. But yeah, this is a pretty big sized building, and it looks like they had some kind of plumbing going in here. Beautiful cedar here. I love the colors on these cedars. But that's a pretty decent sized tree too. Way up there. So the cabin foundation is back that way. I'm kind of going uphill here behind it. Yeah, so if you come up here and camp, you got water. At least as of November 2019. We did have a pretty good winter, so this may not be here in the drier years. So I've just been kind of poking around this cabin site, and I found this Somebody made themselves a little shelter here. Doing a little into the wild kind of thing. Now, I've been up here a few times before, and this is something I never noticed. You've got these initials FL, and it looks like the last name Gay. Those are carved into the rock pretty good, and judging by the way they look and how worn they are, that was quite a while ago. Pretty cool. I like finding old stuff, old clues from the past. Now I want to look around at all these rocks and see if there's anything carved in them. What's up, buddy? That deer that I saw earlier is just right over there. We've kind of just been hiking together for a few minutes here. He's just a little bit ahead of me. But I think I'm going to head back down to the main creek down there and continue on up to the jump off. Well, instead of heading back to the main canyon or the main creek like I was going to, I decided to push up a little further. I'm not sure if you can tell how steep it is. There's my buddy right there. We've been hiking together for about half a mile now. Sometimes he's ahead of me and sometimes I'm ahead of him. But I'm glad I kept going up here because I can see up there. I don't know if that's going to show up on the camera very well either, but there's a structure right in the middle of the screen. It is treacherous up here. So I don't see anything else over there, but this is where I want to go because I see a lot of stuff over here. Look at that. Now there's my buddy, two points. Yeah, I named him 2 points. But is it just me, or has anyone else ever seen a deer lay down by you and just watch you? Because that is exactly what is going on here. That deer is laying on the ground. I'm about probably 30 yards, 20 yards away. And he's just sitting there, kicking back. Now over on this side, you've got these long steel pipes. So there may be, geez, I can't talk. There may be more stuff up there, but for today, I'm just going to poke around this spot here. Got 2 points over there watching me. That's the weirdest thing. I guess he feels safe enough. Pretty cool. But if I'm still going to make it to Galena Peak, I'm going to have to get moving. And this is not going to be fun getting out of here. That is so steep. It's really crazy. All right, bud. I'm out of here. Have a good one. Look at that. That's going all the way through the tree. You've got another one right there. You've got these big timbers. That's probably like a 3 by 12, maybe 3 by 14. So I guess they had some kind of an enclosure here across these two trees. Now I could be wrong, and I don't know if this is going to show up on camera, but this level spot, it drops off here and it drops off on that side, and then it's just flat. To me, this looks like an old road bed. Like maybe this is where they pulled the wagons up and they loaded up the stone. Wow, that's a big shit right there. Looks like he's been eating acorns or some kind of seeds. There's a bear shit in the woods. You better believe it. But anyways, you come up here, and this is where the bottom of that canyon is that I just came down. But there is some stuff down here. You got this old, looks like a piece of railroad track. And then over here, see, this is what I saw before. There's a frame of an old truck or something. And then up there is where I came down. And I don't recommend it. I consider myself to be pretty sure-footed, pretty good balance and all that, but man, that was rough. So you can, there's debris up there. You probably can't see it on camera. So that's what I've seen when I've come down here. I've just never gone up as high as I was. I was a good, I don't know, 200, 300 feet above the canyon down here. You could come up here and spend a whole day just poking around and looking at stuff. I didn't even spend nearly as much time as I wanted to up there where the quarry was. And I see some bear tracks. I don't know if that's going to show up on camera. There's where I'm heading. There's Galena Peak right there. All right, so I'm gonna dump the dirt out of my shoes and continue on up the canyon here. There are so many bear tracks. The Bear Superhighway. But those are some decent sized tracks. That one's almost as big as, well, half as big as my foot. So over there is that waterfall you were just looking at. And I found a faint hint of a trail here. So I came across this, what has to be bear crap. A lot of fur in it. And if I'm not mistaken, yep, look at that. That is a claw of some sort. That's crazy. You can see the jump off right ahead. Almost there. Check that out. And I totally forgot how brutal this section of the hike is. I'm almost at the jump off there. You can see it. It's probably gonna be another half hour before I get there. And from what I see from right here, I don't see how you do it. Seems like the top is completely vertical. Hopefully I'll see something that I don't right now when I get closer. Well, I'm at the jump off. You can't, directly in front of me there is the head wall. And that's like vertical at the top, so I don't see any point in going up that direction. Instead, I'm gonna follow this channel, this little side canyon to the left here, and see if I can't make my way up where that brush is. It's so sketchy where I'm at right now. I mean, I don't know if you can tell how steep this is, but this is just, every step is a calculated risk. So I think this is going to be the turnaround for me. Maybe I should have went up that other chute, and maybe the way you go up is behind this little line of bushes here. I don't know, and I just can't see it. I don't know, but this is kind of scary. So I think I'm gonna start heading down. Yes, I am out of my mind. I came up that, standing on this little tiny ledge here. The top is right there, but this section in here looks so sketchy. I can't imagine coming back down that. So this is it. I can see over there, there's a low spot in the cutoff, so I'm actually above that spot. Maybe that's how you get up here, get up there, I don't know. But this is sketchy as hell. I'm over it. I think I'm just gonna slide on my butt pretty much all the way down this. And I can see over there that there was no way to make it up that way either. At least not that I see. So it must be over there somewhere, where that gray rock is. I don't know. Maybe you just have to just bite the bullet and climb this sketchy slope right here. I don't know, but I'm not going to do it. So this is it. Crazy. But I was so damn close. Oh, and honestly, I don't think I ever want to do this again. Yeah, looking at it now, I think if I had gone up that way, there's like a line of boulders and big rocks on top of the gray rock. I think if I would have gone up that section, I could have got to the bouldery part on top and just scrambled up. So maybe I might be back, who knows. See if I can get out of here in one piece before I start talking about the next trip. But I feel a little defeated, if I'm being honest here. I've been out doing these hikes, just knocking them down one after another. And this time I got turned back. And I know if I could have made it to the top of the jump off, I would have made it to Galena Peak. It's not that much further, really. But didn't work out. But I had fun exploring the cabin ruins and the old rock quarry. Hanging out with 2 points. See how many miles I'm at. 4.64 miles. And I've been moving the recording's been going for 7 hours and 13 minutes. Next time, I will conquer you. Next time. Last little bit of sun up on those ridge lines. Beautiful sunset. Well, I made it back to the car. Didn't have any problems other than not completing my hike, which is a bummer, but I made it back here safe, and that's really what matters at the end of the day. But yeah, that was a rough hike. And I don't know if I'm ever gonna try that again. We'll see. Maybe. That's a wait long enough until I forget how horrible it was. Anyways, if you're still watching, thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking it out to the end with me. And I'll see you on the next one.